What's up, guys? Coach Mehdi here, South Arlington Fitness and Nutrition. We are back for another week of workout previews. This is going to be the best week of workouts ever, because I just decided. So first up, before we get into the workouts, there's going to be a quiz, a test, a question asked at the end of this video. If you guess it, and you guess it correctly, and you add your answer in the comments section to this video, then you will win a free group class. Just like that. Guess the answer correctly. It's going to pop up in the video towards the end. I'm going to tell you what the question is. You're going to answer it in the comments. Have at it, win a free group class. Let's get started with the workouts. This week is the beginning of a new wave, 3-week wave. The build blocks are going to change. Now we are going to go with sumo deadlifts for a 3-week progression. Awesome hip hinge variant. Build movement number 2 is going to be overhead squats. So those are going to be in sets of 10. So it's a bit more of a hypertrophy muscular endurance focus for that one. And then finally, the third of the build movements is going to be plyometrics. We're going to be doing jumps, in fact, from a seated position. Awesome at developing explosive power. Get in here, do the stuff. This is week 1 of the 3-week wave. So on Monday, we begin with our first build, the sumo deadlifts. We're going to work up to a heavy 6 reps. We're going to follow that with a tilt block. It's going to be 3 rounds of 30 goblet squats and 30 up downs. Wonderful. I mean, it's a lot. It's a lot of reps. It's millions of reps. It has to all be done in under 10 minutes. It's just you being able to tolerate and your body being able to effectively move lactic acid out of the cells. We'll see how it can get done. Tilt block on Monday. Coming to Tuesday, we have a very long endurance. It's a sustained block. It's a long endurance workout. It has running, it has box jump overs, it has hang power snatches. And we start out with 800-meter runs and 40 box jump overs and 20 snatches, and then we bring the volume down. So a shorter run, fewer box jump overs, fewer snatches. Third round even shorter. Fourth round, we end with a 200-meter run, 10 box overs, and 5 hang power snatches. So it's a descending ladder. The time cap is 25 minutes. It's going to tax your cardiovascular endurance and also your muscular stamina. Come get it. Wednesday, back to build. The build on Wednesday is going to be the seated jump to box. We're going to start seated on something like a med ball, let's say. And then from there, from a static seated position, we're going to leap up onto a box. And we're going to do 4 sets of 5, increasing the height of the box or the target when we do this. It's going to be followed by a flow that's actually focused on ankle range of motion for a change. Ankles are this underrated, low-key, super impactful area of your body for doing squatting and lunging movements. So oftentimes you squat, you struggle with your squat position. Perhaps you're doing overhead squats or front squats or even just a regular old back squat. And you feel like either you are leaning too far forward, either your weight is in your toes, you feel like you can't get low enough. And a lot of times your first thought goes to, maybe it's my hips. Maybe I have tight hips. In the overhead squat, you think about your shoulders being tight. But a lot of times it starts even lower than that with stiff ankles. And so if the ankle does not bend, if it does not flex at an ankle that's at an angle, not ankle, angle that's healthy, then the rest of the body has to compensate. Your knees stay in place, your butt shoots way far out. That means your torso leans too far forward, and everything else has to compensate for that poor position. So working on the ankles, you'll find will magically get you into better position at the bottom of a squat. So, long way of saying Wednesday is all about ankles. We're going to get better. Thursday, build block. The build block on Thursday, it's going to be the overhead squats, 3 sets of 10. It's going to be followed with a tilt of dumbbell snatches and double unders, jump rope. Friday, we're going with a master block, so we're going to do some skill practice on the arch and the hollow positions. Arch and hollow positions are the positions you get in and out of when you're doing things like kipping movements on the pull-up bar. So once we do some practice work, we're going to take it into a sustained block, a conditioning workout. Every 4 minutes for 4 rounds, you're going to do a certain body of work. So you're going to do some dumbbell push presses, you're going to do some V-ups, and then you're going to row. And then that work needs to be done in about 2.5 to 3 minutes, and you'll have a minute to a minute and a half remaining in your intervals to recover before you start it again, and you do it a total for 4 times. And then on Saturday, we're finishing up with a 20-minute circuit with man makers. I should stop right here. I should just say that, like 20-minute circuit with just man makers. We should make that workout happen one day, just man makers for 20 minutes. To make men out of all of you, because, it's 2021. This is what we do in our workouts. It's actually 5 man makers, 15 weighted sit-ups, and 100 farmers carries. 100 meters? 100 meters farmers carries, not 100 carries. Although that will be cool to see. So that's Saturday, man makers, weighted sit-ups, and farmer carries with dumbbells, very grunt style, functional work, not a lot of skill involved, just endurance on many levels. You got this, guys. So now, before I finish this video, I promised you a chance to win a free group class. So you got to answer this question for me and see if you can guess it. What is my least favorite movement? You have 3 options. Is it A, the thruster? Is it B, running? Or is it three or C, weighted lunges? So thrusters, running, or weighted lunges. Which one is my least favorite movement? Put it in the comments. Get it right. Win a free group class. Let's go, guys. We'll see you in class.